Herr Präsident, lieber Josef Daul, in der Tat, du hast unsere Parteienfamilie durch enorm schwierige Zeiten geführt. Du hast es großartig gemacht. Und mein lieber Josef, die Jahre mit deiner Präsidentschaft, das sind, weiß Gott, gute Jahre für die EVP gewesen. Wir danken dir von ganzem Herzen für das, was du für uns geleistet hast. Und lieber Donald Tusk, keiner weiß wie du so sehr, was es bedeutet, in schwierigen Zeiten Teamgeist zu haben und Loyalität. Du bist vorbildlich in diesen beiden Punkten. Und ich möchte dir nur sagen, nachdem ich heute auch dir zugehört habe und die Reaktionen hier im Saal gesehen habe, ich glaube, ich kann im Namen aller sagen, wir garantieren dir, ob es gute Zeiten sind oder ob es schlechte Zeiten sind, du wirst uns immer an deiner Seite haben. Teamgeist werden wir immer zeigen, Loyalität zu dir und dem, was du uns vorschlägst. Lieber Donald, wir freuen uns auf dich. Wir haben natürlich noch nicht das Ergebnis, aber ich darf diese Freude schon mal ein bisschen vorwegnehmen. Und liebe Freundinnen und Freunde, ich hätte heute hier gerne jemanden begrüßt, den wir sehr vermissen, und das ist Jean-Claude Juncker. Jean-Claude, der europäische Politik über Jahrzehnte so geprägt hat, wie wohl kaum jemand anders. Er hat die Europäische Kommission mit seiner großen politischen Erfahrung geführt und mit einer wunderbaren Portion eines sehr, sehr feinen Humors. So habt ihr ihn alle kennengelernt. Und er hat damit die Grundlage geschaffen, auf der wir heute weitermachen können. Und lieber Jean-Claude, ich weiß, dass du uns zuschaust, wo immer das auch ist. Wir rufen dir von ganzem Herzen zu. Danke und gute Besserung. Wir freuen uns, wenn du wieder ganz bei uns hier sein kannst. Frau Präsidentin und lieber Andrej Plenković, wir wissen ganz genau, wie sehr euer Herz für Europa schlägt. Und deshalb hat mich mein Weg im Juli nach meiner Wahl auch gleich zu euch nach Zagreb geführt. Im Oktober hat die Kommission grünes Licht gegeben, dass Kroatien es verdient hat, Mitglied im Schengen-Raum zu werden. Das ist euer Verdienst, Frau Präsidentin, lieber Andrej. Ich drücke ganz fest die Daumen, dass jetzt auch der Rat positiv entscheidet. Für mich gehört ihr als Mitglied in den Schengen-Raum. Das ist mir ganz klar und wichtig. Mes chers amis, si tout va bien, le Parlement européen approuvera la Commission la semaine prochaine, afin que nous puissions commencer à travailler. Enfin, je sais que vous êtes aussi impatient que je le suis. En mai, les électeurs européens ont été très clairs. Ils veulent que l'Europe agisse unie sur les enjeux du monde d'aujourd'hui. Et encore une fois, ils ont confié cette tâche au PPE. Encore une fois, ils ont fait du PPE le plus grand parti en Europe. Et encore une fois, le PPE est le groupe le plus important au Parlement européen. Mes chers amis, tout cela n'aurait pas été possible sans Manfred Weber. Cher Manfred, je voudrais te remercier de tout mon cœur. Merci beaucoup tout ça. Nous avons tous vu avec quelle énergie tu as fait campagne dans toute l'Europe comme Spitzenkandidat. Je l'ai vu moi-même quand nous avons fait campagne ensemble dans les États baltes et en Europe centrale, mais je sais aussi que les étapes qui ont suivi ont été très difficiles pour toi. Et cher Manfred, après ma nomination, tu m'as soutenu depuis le premier jour, sans hésitation, et avec une grandeur d'âme qui mérite notre respect à tous. My dear friends, when I was a little girl, my father, who was Director General for Competition, sometimes took me to his office in Brussels. I cannot recall whether this was already the Berlaymont, but I remember how deeply impressed I was by the many languages that were in the corridors. And yet at that time, there were only 6 member states. Today, just a lifespan later, we are 28 member states with 500 million citizens and 24 different languages. And no state was forced to join the European Union. On the contrary, they all did it voluntarily. They all worked hard for years to live up to the European values, and they made sacrifices to join our common market because they all yearned for the European dream. More than 70 years ago, the longest and happiest period of peace for Western Europe began. And 30 years ago in the East, people took their own fate into their hands. The courage was greater than the fear. The hunger for freedom was more powerful than any state. And their desire for democracy was stronger than any ideology. It is in this spirit that we have to work hard to position Europe globally. And just as our parents, with great commitment, have handed over to us a prosperous Europe, we too have to hand over to our children a strong and a sustainable Europe. And it is in this spirit of our European values that I want to preside my Commission, dear friends. And to do that, I can rely on a top team of EPP commissioners. The EPP sends 4 women and 4 men to my new commission, perfectly gender balanced. There's Valdis Dombrovskis from Latvia, one of my 3 executive vice presidents. As a former prime minister, Valdis has the experience and the economics expertise. He will ensure that we strike the right balance between necessary investment in the future and the budgetary discipline that the EPP stands for. We need both. And strong investment is necessary when it comes to climate change. It was EPP President Martens who said already in 2009, I quote, "For us, the fight against climate change is not only a political, but also a moral responsibility for future generations. It is about nothing less than the preservation of creation," end of quote. Our common objective is to balance our climate goals with an ambitious industrial strategy. We have to create an environment that is favorable for entrepreneurship, especially for our small and medium enterprises. We want to achieve our climate ambitions with people and with companies, not against them. That is what our citizens want, and that is what our companies want. And therefore, the EPP's economic expertise is needed, and it is good to know that Valdis Dombrovskis will be in charge for that. Of course, we all know that we do not have all the same starting point. Every region has its own set of challenges. This is why I'm very, very honored to have Dubravka Šuica from Croatia as a vice president in my team. There she is. Dubravka, stand up, so we can see you. Dear Dubravka, you will help to tackle one of the most urgent problems in many member states, how to organize the well-being of our people in areas with declining and aging populations. You will also make proposals on how to bring Europe closer to its citizens. You will put people at the heart of Europe. And to use your own language, Slavati Dubravka. Nobody understood because it's Croatian. We can only achieve great goals if we have the resources and the right personnel. And I'm so grateful that Johannes Hahn from Austria will bring his expertise as longest-serving commissioner. He has done a great job on neighborhood and enlargement, and now he will move on to budget and human resources. He will report directly to me. Gio, you will, among many other things, make sure that we deliver on a multi-annual budget which is geared for the future and is value for the money. And I'm delighted to have Maria Gabriel from Bulgaria in our team. Please stand up, Maria. Come on, stand up so that we can see you. She has done an outstanding job on digitalization. And now she's moving forward as Commissioner for Innovation and Youth, but also Research and Education and Culture. We have to invest today in our young people, our researchers, our startups, our universities, for example, the Erasmus program. This will determine how strong Europe will be in 20 years from now. Europe must stay at the innovative frontier, and if we are to offer the same promise of prosperity to the next generation, we have to invest now. But what makes us unique? That is our soul, our heritage, our culture, and our diversity. And I know that with you, dear Maria, that will be in safe hands. Good to have you on the team. And I'm very proud to have Vice President Margaritis Kinas from Greece in my team. There he is. Dear friends, he will promote our European way of life. And there has been much debate on the title, Our European Way of Life. As if there were any doubts about what our European way of life is. We will never, ever let the nationalists and the populists, those who want to divide and to destroy the European Union, we will never, ever let those nationalists and populists hijack the definition of our European way of life. Our European way of life is the path of freedom, of values, and of the rule of law. And it's beautifully enshrined in Article 2 in the Lisbon Treaty. There it says our union is founded on the values of respect for human dignity, freedom, democracy, equality. Dear friends from EPP, we will always defend that, our European way of life. And I'm very, very happy to have Stella Kyriakides from Cyprus in my commission. There she is. Please stand up, Stella. A medical psychologist. She will lead the fight against cancer, a topic dear to the EPP. She will launch a European master plan to cure cancer. She has the empathy, the knowledge, the passion to serve Europe's people. She will care for the things we all care about: our health, our children's well-being, the quality of our food. Stella, it's great to have you with us. Thank you for your work. And it's also a gift to have Phil Hogan from Ireland on board. He looked after our farmers for the last 5 years, and he did a great job. You all know that. He will now be in charge. The European Union is a trade superpower. If we stand together, we can negotiate at eyes level with any power of the world, be it in Washington or Canberra, be it in New Delhi or Beijing. But most important is, the trade we believe in will always be fair and rules-based. And I know that you, Phil, will always promote that. But Phil will also take on another task. If our British friends will leave us, and we will always be sorry for that, one thing is for sure: we will treat them with fairness and with respect, mainly regarding the trade agreements. But we have also been always very clear to our British friends that a country outside the European Union cannot enjoy the same benefits as a member of the European Union. For us, those 4 freedoms come as one: free movement of goods, but also free movement of capital, services, and people. That is what our union is founded on, and that is for what we will stand united. Last but certainly not least, Adina Valean from Romania joined our team. Transport and mobility is her portfolio, an important portfolio. It helps connect people, business, and regions. It needs to become cleaner and smarter. I'm thinking and talking about autonomous driving, for example, but it must also stay affordable. Adina, this is a big responsibility and opportunity. Transport can help serve our priorities: competitiveness, climate, and the single market. Dear friends, this is our EPP team for Europe. I'm proud of them. I think we all are proud of them. Good to have you on board. And dear friends, just one more word. We're here today with our whole European family. I'm delighted to see the leaders from the Western Balkans and the Eastern Partnership with us. We share the same continent. We share the same history. We share the same culture. And we share the same political family. I want to assure you, our friends, we stand by your side, independent from processes. It is in our common interest that the Western Balkans have a European perspective. This is important for all of us. Good to have you at our side. We stand by your side. We want you close to us. And dear friends, it is an honor of a lifetime to stand in front of you today as President-elect of the European Commission. I will put my heart and my soul in it, and I need you alongside me. Long live Europe, vive l'Europe, es lebe Europa. Dankeschön. Thank you.